Oh my God, Jesus Christ, that thing's moving.
Dolls. It absolutely said dolls.
Hinsdale, New York. Ouch! Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Hinsdale, New York, to investigate the Hinsdale House, hometown ghost stories. We've been looking forward to this one for a long time. We drove about 18,000 hours to get here. We just arrived. As soon as sun sets, we're gonna walk in and start a paranormal investigation and check it out.
Yeah, this is the very house that in the 1970s, the Dandy family, Clara, Phil, their 4 children, were terrorized for years by different spirits, entities. It was crazy, and we're gonna see what we can get here on film tonight.
Let's go in and check it out. This is the Hinsdale House. Here's the kitchen, and as we walk through the house, you'll see that they were able to adapt and make this very small house work for 6 people.
This is the living room of the house. And a very interesting fact about this particular living room is you see this big open space over here? Actually was a bedroom for Beth. They opened it up when they did some renovations on the house. But this living room itself is where they did the exorcism of the house. And it's rumored that when they did this exorcism, the house itself started crying. Afterwards, for 3 months, there was no more haunting activity in the house. But soon, that haunting activity would begin again.
Oh, hang on. What's going on there? We have a detection.
This is Mary's room. And this room is a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier when I said they had to adapt to fit 6 people in this tiny house. Look at how small this room is. You got 1 bed, there's no closet. But this room was particularly terrifying, especially for Mary, who was the youngest child. There was poltergeist activity repeated for a while until they eventually just shut this door and nailed it shut, completely closing off this room from the family.
There's something in this room with us. There's something in here.
Now, when we cross this stairway, which is extremely dangerous, we'll take you into Laura's room. Now, Laura was actually extremely affected by the paranormal activity in this house. She would have dreams and premonitions of an early death, particularly in her 30s, which is very creepy and very unfortunate and sad, actually, because she did die an early death in her 30s. So it turns out she was right. But another very small bedroom, very creepy. You have a view of the haunted forest out this window here. And it's just another tiny little bedroom with a really dark history in this very haunted house.
This next area is the basement. Many claim this is the most haunted spot in the house where the most activity has happened. I'm a little skeptical of that, but it is still a very creepy place. Let's go take a look. When the Dandies were living here, they had a prominent psychic by the name of Alex come in and do a reading in the house. Now, he claims that he saw up to 7 bodies that have been murdered somewhere on the vicinity, on the grounds, maybe in the house, but the bodies themselves were stored in this basement. And the difference with these bodies is they weren't all killed in the same way. Some were hung, some were chopped up, some were strangled to death, and they come down here, and it is a sight to behold for sure. It is very creepy. It is the quintessential basement haunting that you would come to think of within a house. And not only is it the basement, there's a little crawl space in here too that is, we might send Andrew into a little bit later. Is that you moving that?
So when we say this property has it all, it really has it all. It's not just a haunted house, but there's also a forest over here that's said to be haunted, and we also have this lake. So in the 1960s, this lake was made. They tore down the barn that was previously there, and there's some haunted tales with this lake as well.
Yeah, these flags that are over here on the ground, that they've recently been looking into where some bodies could be buried. And they believe where these flag markers are some remains. And up over here at the lake, the Dandy children were playing one day. And as they were playing, they looked over and they saw a woman dancing on the other side of the lake. Now, this woman was very distinctive. She had red curly hair, big buck teeth, and they said the other very distinct feature of her eyes were bulging, almost as if she had been choked to death. So that's this lake over here.
This place is in the middle of nowhere. When I say it's the middle of nowhere, like I said, we drove about 8.5 hours to get here. There isn't another house in, actually there is one house in sight, but it's far away.
Is anybody out here? Hello?
So now that we've done our initial walkthrough of the house, it's time to go get set up and come back at nighttime to do a paranormal investigation.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I'm not scared.
He's not scared, he's super brave.
A freaking liar.
If you want to see more videos like this, if you like investigation videos, we try to do these as much as we can. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, consider joining Patreon, send us all your money, and give us your car.
Why do you keep
So we
ruining
can
it?
get to the investigations!
What I can say about this place is outside and inside, unlike anything else I've ever felt going to a location.
I agree. If you take other locations that we've investigated in the past, and if you compare them to this one, and maybe it's because the Hinsdale House is so much smaller. I think it might be the smallest house that we've investigated.
I don't know if we'll come to a smaller house than this one.
I know, maybe Conjuring, but I think this one's a little bit smaller. But like if you take the Oliver house, for instance, you get different feelings in different rooms, right? You were uncomfortable in one certain bedroom there, but not in others. And in the Hinsdale House, it almost had this ubiquitous feeling of dread throughout the entire house.
It absolutely did. It's not even just inside the house.
So if you go outside the house, for some reason, when you go to the pond, which is a man-made pond, relatively new, it still has that ominous feel to it. It might be because it has like this thick layer of fog over it at all times. Yeah, an absolute blanket of mist, like something literally out of a horror movie. It's terrifying. And then, not to mention the forest. The forest, absolutely scary. And it has this walkway, and you could see it in the video, but it has this walkway that's lit up, and it's just like taking you to your biggest fears. And it's an absolutely horrifying situation outside and inside.
We're currently in the living room of the Hinsdale house. This is the location where they actually held an exorcism.
The Dandy family moved in 1970. They were in Buffalo.
Oh, hang on. What is going on there? We have a detection. Okay, this is picking up on something on the left side here.
It's weird. It's blue. Wait a minute. Gets my body heat.
And there's nobody standing here. So it's detecting something on like the left side of the couch.
It's
All
weird.
right.
It kind of looks like a.
Looks like someone's just like standing, hovering over.
And it's moving too. Like the shape,
literally
is
moving.
It's not like it's stuck on it. It's like half their body standing in it. Like
It moves. Yeah. So
looks
so
like half
for
the
reference,
body.
it's moved like slightly to the left. So it's no longer like a full body standing in it. It's now like we get half of it. So it seems like it's sliding over.
It looks like they're standing over the table.
So just to test out what was happening, if you notice, Andrew's standing in front of it, a human being is standing in front of it, and the lights are red, not blue like it was before. Stand off to the left side, to your right, yep. Now it's all red.
Yeah, even red when I get back in front of it too.
So that's really weird. Because it was lighting up blue before, but when one of us stands in front of it, a human being, it lights up completely red.
Almost like something cold was in front of it.
Yeah.
So something was in front of it. It's detecting motion without body heat.
I would assume it would be something colder than the room temperature.
That's so weird.
It was standing there for a long time. Another inanimate object. It's not picking up it at all, but it's picking up in your hand.
Let's go back to the spare pod. Ask them if they want to play again.
What was that?
It's an Andrew.
Is that like your name?
Did you say Andrew?
Did that not just sound like Andrew's name? Guys, did you hear that? How many people do you see in the room?
Many.
Many?
It's gonna be a good night, guys.
We're starting off fresh. Dude, that blue figure is so freaking me out.
Weird. Would you like to speak to Andrew? Person yourself to the ghost?
He did. Is there someone you want to speak to?
Andrew again!
I got that again. That's so strange. Did you live here?
Oh my god.
I keep saying Andrew. That's
It
fucking that's like the fourth
it
thing.
sounded like it came from hell.
Everything sounds like Andrew.
It's getting more demonic.
Why is it calling out your name? What was that? I don't know if it said mustache. What was that? I couldn't catch that.
Are you buried on the property? What the was that?
I don't know. I didn't catch it, but that was like the whole sentence.
Did it say I shouldn't be?
I was. I heard I was right there. Ugh, different voice. Okay, I also just saw something moving near the dolls. Dave, can you pan a little to the left? That's a little tricky because we are getting a little bit of a light flare from Andrew's reading on the motion sensor.
I also keep seeing
But
something
I
out
saw
of the corner of my
something
eye
like
over there.
move over near the dolls.
I keep seeing it in real, not on the camera, but in real time, out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, we have multiple people saying they're seeing the dolls moving.
So creepy.
They heard a woman's voice. Yeah, it doesn't help that they're the creepiest dolls ever, too. There's just something about this location, dude. It feels like heavy in here.
What I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye is not dolls moving. It seems like something moving in front of them, like a light. Yeah.
Was one of these dolls yours? Dolls.
No.
It absolutely said dolls.
Dolls? Was it
It
dolls?
absolutely said dolls.
100%.
100,000% just said dolls.
Weird.
I hate dolls. I don't want to do
We didn't
this.
even want a doll hunting here. It's not even part of the story.
I don't want to do it. We're not supposed to be messing with dolls in this thing.
All right, so the game plan now, we're going to go in, everyone's going to do solo investigation. So we'll leave everybody outside. One person goes into the house and investigates solo.
Correct. Except there's a catch. One of us is going to be going into the woods.
Are we also going to do the pond, or do you want to wait till later?
Nobody's going in the pond.
No, one person's going in the pond.
Andrew's going in the pond.
We're all going in the pond.
We're all going
You guys
in.
brought your wetsuits?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
All right, so the four rooms we're going to be doing, or the four places we're going to be doing Mary's room upstairs. We're going to be doing the woods out here. We're going to be doing best room downstairs, and we are also going to be doing the basement. But I'm not doing the woods.
I'm not doing
I'm
the
also
woods.
not doing
We'll
the
draw straws for the woods.
All right.
Are you doing the woods?
Did you bring your straws?
I'm not doing the woods. All right, so no one's doing the woods. That's fine.
Well, we walked up there earlier. It's all mud. It's slippery. It's awful.
But we have.
And if
there's-
I hear chanting, I'm going to myself like, dude, we just saw dolls moving. You think I can handle chanting right now?
Yeah, we probably just were wrong.
Well, there's rubber boots inside, so when Dave goes, he can wear the rubber boots.
I always get the shit to stick. I'm not doing it this time. I'll do one of the bedrooms or something.
All right, well, let's be fair about it. We'll just roll rock, paper, scissors
Andrew's
for
new.
it.
We'll send. He's not new. He's been on literally every
Every
investigation.
single
We'll rock, paper, scissors for it. You two rock, paper, scissors. We'll rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll just go. Ready? On
Alright.
shoot.
I don't know the rules.
You don't know rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, so I'm out. So you guys just you do your rock.
Oh, so
paper,
you
scissors.
automatically lose then.
I don't automatically.
You
lose.
forfeit.
All right. We'll do rock paper scissors. All right, you guys start.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Me versus you.
Yeah. All right, ready?
I'm gonna throw scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I should have thrown scissors. I should have done it. Why didn't you believe me? You don't trust me.
I know.
All right.
It's
that's
amazing
good.
that I
So-
didn't believe you. So you have to go.
Well, no, I'm the first one out, so I'll just take whatever room. You guys can figure it out amongst yourselves. So, listen, everybody is going to go in the woods except for me. I'm going to go in the house.
No, Jesse's
but-
going into the woods. He's the one person that actually has
It's a ghost.
hasn't gone in.
Hang on.
What the f was
It's
that?
like a loud, a high-pitched whistle. That's an animal, but that wasn't what we just heard. I'm not fucking going in there. I'm not going in there.
You
The
have
dude who
to.
saw a bear earlier going to the woods.
I literally saw a bear on the way here. I'm
So
not going to jail
Jesse,
for this.
you're going into the woods. Dave, you're going to do the basement. You're going to do best room. I'm going to take Mary's room, which is actually the most haunted room. I'm sacrificing this. I am brave. I'm going to the most
All right, you're
haunted
brave.
room.
Go in the fucking woods.
No, you already won that. I keep
won.
hearing something.
Jesse, go in the
Yeah, this
woods.
is great.
Dave, go in the basement. I'll take a comfy little bedroom.
Small nap.
All right. Solo investigations. Let's do them.
All right.
All right. I am preparing to go into the woods all by myself. As you can see behind me, I can't see anything. Absolutely nothing. So, lost my game of rock, paper, scissors. Not excited about that. But, you know, I'm brave. And it's not like we've been hearing strange noises in the woods or anything. So there's this loud, high-pitched woo noise that's coming. Trying to debunk it as maybe coming from the highway, which is set a little ways back. But cars don't make that noise, so I don't really know. Could be some sort of animal. The only thing I'm nervous about, other than it being a haunted forest that I'm traversing into in the dead of night, is on the way up here we saw a bear. So that makes me nervous. But it's hometown ghost stories. It's the Hinsdale House. And I risk my life for this show. Because I am brave. And if I do not return, let this be my final sign-off. Dave.
So obviously we just keep it down while he's out there so we don't contaminate his...
Yeah,
His
we'll keep it
investigation.
down, but do you hear this fucking screaming that keeps happening? Dude, if I was in that woods right now and I heard this screaming, I'd be shitting my pants. I've probably already shit my pants 3 times here tonight. That's gonna add to it. There's gonna be a big pile of just trailing behind me.
Hopefully he's out there pantsing right now.
It's just insane.
Super muddy. So I got my big stupid boots on. And we're rolling. I'm gonna fire up a voice recorder because I feel like I should have something going here other than just myself.
Whatever's out there, if that gets him, maybe that bear followed him from like Sturbridge, Massachusetts earlier today.
If only there was just a third person.
Yeah, we could use one. All right, well, we're gonna let Jesse. We're gonna wait for Jesse to review his footage, and we'll get back to you guys later.
Okay, and it looks like the lights end here. So that's awesome. So that's it. That's all I get is 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. And the rest of this path is pitch darkness. We're all very excited about this as I move through the complete darkness into the haunted forest. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. So there's a clearing in front of me. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at. And we're moving. Moving through the haunted forest. Hinsdale, New York. Ouch! What are you? You are thorns! You will not beseech me. Alright, I've been injured already. But we are brave. And strong and handsome. Am I more afraid of ghosts or bears? Or screaming banshees that we continue to hear in this haunted forest? Our real goal here is not to get lost in the woods. So let's see if we can figure out which tree it is. Anybody out here? My name is Jesse. I am extremely brave and strong, as I mentioned before. Now, I don't normally traverse the woods in the middle of the night. It's currently just about midnight. And here I am in the haunted forest, all by my lonesome. Oh, that's a branch in front of my face. I'm just gonna keep moving here. There's another mysterious light in front of me. Don't like that one bit. If you can see it on camera. You can't see it, but it's like straight ahead of me. It's gone. Oh, it's back. There's an orange glowing light. Okay. My night vision camera died. I came out of the full battery, but it's dead. Nothing new in a paranormal investigation, so I'm going to continue forward and continue along this path. Now I saw an orange light, and I'm going to continue to move towards it. Could just be another one of those little lights, but I don't know because I don't know anything. I haven't been back here, and it's the middle of the night, and it's dark, so I can't see anything. I'm going to flip this camera and now film in front of me. Okay, all right. So I've switched to flashlight mode because my night vision is dead, and we're going to continue along here. It's supposed to be a tree with like a whole bunch of shit on it. What do we got here? Oh, there's a lot of shit. Holy yeah, okay, this is the one. Look at this. Look at this. Oh man. That is so much stuff. So you got a lot of beads. Wow, people put some work in on this stuff. This is actually creepy as hell. There's like wind chimes. Thank God these fell to the ground, man. If I heard these while I was away. Oh, look at that thing. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely what we were looking for. Is anybody out here? Hello? All right, maybe we're to the tree. We'll review the voice recorder, see if we get any kind of EVPs or anything, but this is definitely the tree. I thought I found the tree before. That's definitely the guy. I'm going back. This is not what I signed up for, but you know, we play fair, we're brave, super strong, super handsome, and we're gonna roll back, and man, yeah, I can't get out of this forest fast enough. Let's rock and roll.
All right. We're set up in the basement. All right, so what we got going is we got the fancy music box motion detector. The way this is going to work is it is pointed towards the crawl space, and it's going to pick up any possible motion that happens down here. I'm down there by myself, so there shouldn't be anything other than me, but it's not going to pick my motion up because it's not pointed in my direction. You just saw me walk by it. That set it off. Show you again. That'll set it off. So pointed that way. So we'll see. So I'm going to get this going. I get the SB7 spirit box. I'm going to see if we can communicate with some of these spirits.
Dave's in the basement right now.
Dave is creepy.
He is creepy, but
That basement must be so scared right now.
Hello, my name is Dave. Thank you for allowing me to be in your house. I would like to communicate with whoever's down here. So if there is somebody down here, could you please let me know?
he's the first one using the new music box by himself.
Right.
And dude, can you imagine being in a room where that thing goes off by itself?
Did you ever live in this house? Is that you moving that? I just got the motion sensor. Oh my god. I just got the motion sensor going. This thing is so f***ing creepy. Is there somebody down here with me? Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that thing's moving. Are you in that crawl space? Jesus Christ. Is there somebody down here with me? That's literally not me. Did you live in this house? Are you allowed to talk to me? Is that you?
Activating my motion sensor. Kill this for a second. This motion sensor is going off. I just want to make sure it's not me that can possibly be setting it off, because that is scary as f***. So it goes off when I'm over here. So whatever is happening is coming from this area by the crawl space. Look at this crawl space. Can't see it. There's not like an animal in here or something that's setting this thing off. The thing went off a few times. Couldn't have been coming from me. I'm not going in. You guys go in. I don't see anything. This is creepy. Oh, yep, that's me. Jesus Christ, gave myself a heart attack. All right. Walking by it, that's me. Probably should have a voice recorder going. Didn't think of it. So this is interesting. The music box was the motion sensor was going off, but I wasn't really getting a whole lot of intelligent answers on the spirit box. Jesus. Is that you? Can't hear me. I'll fire this thing back up. Are you able to move around? I thought I just had something move in that. No. Alright. Freaking myself out over here. I'm going to wrap this session up. If there's anything you'd like to communicate with me, please communicate that. What's that? If there's nothing else, I'm going to bid you adieu. Okay. This was creepy. I'm out of here.
My name's Andrew. I'm a visitor here at your house. Your house is lovely. I'm just going to sit here and ask you a couple questions, if that's perfectly okay.
Right now we got Andrew in Beth's old room, right? And that's the room where faces were appearing in the window. They would be on the outside, they'd run out, and then they could be on the outside, and then the face would be looking at them from inside the building at that point.
It's almost like it's playing games with them. This is also the room where, when we initially went live for our investigation, we caught a lot of activity on the grid sensor, and then we also got, according to the viewers, we got footage of the dolls moving. So there's some really strange activity going on there. We got some really targeted SP7 spirit box communication evidence that was targeting Andrew. So we're starting to think that sending Andrew into that location is probably the play.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, let's wait him out and see what he got.
So what I have here are a couple ways that you can communicate with me. For instance, we have a device in front of the two twin dolls that is going to allow you to answer yes or no questions. So if that's okay, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. I have to my left what's called a REM pod. This little device detects if you're close to me. It was just going off and it was pointing in the direction of the dolls, suggesting you may have been standing near the dolls. In addition to that, I have a couple of little balls. There's one at the first doll, first one to the left, and one in front of the record player right here. If at any time you prefer to move one of those balls rather than answering the question, you may feel free to do so. That would be perfectly fine. Are any of these dolls or toys yours? Could you move one of these dolls, stand in front of the REM pod to my left, move one of the cat balls, or speak into the yes or no box? Could you do any of that for me? There's a ball in front of the first doll to the left and in front of the record player. Could you move one of these balls to let me know you're here? I'd very much appreciate it. If you're ready, can you do it now? Do you know how you died? Or are you not sure if you're alive or dead? That's okay. I can help you. I help people, that's what I do. Were you here even before the house was here? Thank you for touching the cat ball. Can you do it again for me? I'm glad you communicated to me in the way that you could, and I appreciate what you did.
All right, so Jesse had to come in here with me because we couldn't set up this room for one camera. All right, so I'm in Mary's room, which was like the most haunted room when the Dandies were here. So haunted, in fact, that they, as we said earlier, nailed the door shut so no one could get in here. It was poltergeist activity. Things were flying around the room, and they said that they could hear people sitting and resting on the bed. So I myself am on the bed, and if I hear someone come in and sit on it, dude, I'm going to lose it. So we're going to do a spirit box. My name is Rob. Is there someone in this room with me? You can talk to me through this device. I have another one next to me that you can show up on a motion sensor if you walk in front of this grid. You can even knock on the wall. Are you a mean spirit? I just got the chills from that laugh. Holy sh**. Please don't laugh like that again. Do you think you're funny? I don't think I got it, but I just had a small fluctuation on the temperature on this. It dropped down pretty good, and it spiked right back up. And I'm starting to pick up a blue anomaly on the device as well. If you're here, can you let me know that you're here? There it is again. Yeah, I want to know what that blue... Did you see the blue thing's moving across? There's a blue thing moving across the screen. Oh my god, there it is again. I'm going to shut off the night vision on the camera. Oh my god, so that you can see the blue on this screen. Are you here? Are you walking across me? How many of you are there? Jesse, dude, this is insanity.
It's growing. It's growing. Hang on, I gotta shut off the infrared.
Oh my god, what is this thing? Dude!
Oh, it's flashing.
And
So, for reference, there's nothing in front of
oh my god!
Look at this!
It's f***ing going nuts!
Oh!
Holy shit!
Let me turn back on the night vision so you guys can see there's nothing here. Nobody's standing in front of us. We haven't...
No, and then watch, if I go in front of it, it's red.
Red. Yeah, this is blue again. It's just like we got downstairs in the living room.
Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! What is this?
What's that voice? What's that voice?
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
This is getting bigger. Is anybody here with us right now? Can you tell us your name? Look at this. It's like forming like a figure.
Yeah, it's
forming
this
a
is
figure.
f***ing nuts.
Again, if this is human, it turns red. That's red right there. That's what happens if it's a human in front of it. This is something different.
Oh, dude, it's all over the f***ing place.
Am I shaking?
Dude, this is crazy.
Can you tell us who you are, please? Whatever it is, it's growing as if it's getting like more powerful.
Right. Dude, this is f***ing wild. I was like, I'm not gonna swear tonight. How can I not swear when this whole thing, it started off as like one little blue blip and the top, now the entire top is lighting up. Dude, look at how much it's fucking lighting up.
Again, this is all blue.
And it's not like any of our equipment, because the further we get away from it, the more it's fucking lighting it up. There's something in this room with us. There's something in here. Look at the motion detector. It's going nuts on the bottom here too, trying to figure out which side it's on. It's going back and forth from right and left.
It's a little bright on the camera, but what it's showing is it's heavily off to the right side, as if it's like in the doorway.
Let's kill the.
Spirit box is really giving us.
It's not giving us anything. Let's just focus on this. The temperature's dropping too. It started. It was around 70 degrees, 71 degrees in here when we started this.
You can't really see it, but we're down to 67, 66. It's actually dropping rapidly. 65.
Yeah.
It's bounced between 67 down to 65, but it's up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, but it started at 70, 71.
Yeah.
We're down 5 degrees.
I don't know where we're picking up on, but whatever it is, it's getting stronger. Because look at the lights.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said, it's almost filling up the entire screen. It started off as one dot that was moving right to left, right to left. That's when you called me, and it was like ping-ponging. Now we have something that's filling up almost the entire screen. And what this is, a laser grid off there. You can see it because we're not in night vision anymore. And it's picking up detections of something blue, something cold right in front of us. Once again, Rob, get up and stand in front of the laser. We'll show you what it's like when a human being stands in front of this.
look, I overtake it.
All red, right?
Dude,
That's
it
the
is
idea.
right next to me. Did you see the blue right next to me?
Exactly. Now get out of the way. You see
Oh my god, I was standing right in front of it!
You're like
It's
standing
going
inside.
nuts because I was
the
there!
whole screen.
Dude, what the f?
It's the whole screen.
Oh my god, it's pissed!
Seems like it's almost like feeding off of our fear.
Yeah, every time that we get like a little scared or whatever, it's well, a little scared. I am a lot scared right now. Because what is this?
Almost an entire screen.
We got a little bit of blue downstairs.
What was weird downstairs that it took the form of a human being.
Yeah.
Up here, this is just something like it's leaking from the ceiling. Like it's just. But now I don't even know what that. And I hear something clicking on the wall.
I do. I just heard that click as well. I don't want to leave the room, but
There's something here. Fire back up the spirit box and see if we can get something else before we get out of there. This is insane.
is there more than one entity in here with us? Yes. We got a yes.
How many of you are here with us right now?
About 5.
About 5.
About 5 is what it said.
That's literally what it said. About. That explains why this entire grid is completely full.
That is nuts! There's something in this room.
Is there something you want to tell us?
It's starting to stay at 65 degrees too.
Knowing that, like, this thing is full, and whatever it is, it doesn't want to tell us what it wants. But this has nearly filled up the entire screen. I feel like whatever it is, if it wanted to communicate with us, it would tell us.
Yeah.
Other than that, I feel like it wants us to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's what I also think
I
too.
feel like it wants, and I heard another voice like that. I feel like whatever it is,
Oh,
it's getting more powerful.
I just got a wicked cold chill.
Same here. Same here.
Do you want us to leave? Leave? Or is that a song?
Could have been a song.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you want us to leave? I don't know what to do.
Bob, I feel like whatever this is, it's not friendly, and literally as we continue to go here, we went from one dot
Yeah,
to the
entire
thing
screen.
being full of whatever it is not human. This is human. This is human right here. Whatever this is, which is now f***ing full, is not human, Rob. I think it is time to go.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here.
Let's get out of here. We
Yeah.
don't know what it is we're communicating with. Thank you so
Holy sh!
much.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right, guys. So, Hinsdale House. Final thoughts. One of the most active places we've ever actually gone to. Do you think?
For sure, for the period of time that we were there, we got a lot of activity relative to other places that we've investigated. I think that this one was probably the most bang for our buck.
It was definitely an experience. I mean, this place gave us so much to look into and review and see what we think. And as we usually say it, I mean, like, we got some things there that we can't explain. Maybe somebody else can, but this is up to the viewers. Take a look at the footage, see what we got. Tell us what you think, because what we got from the viewers during the live stream was they saw one of the dolls moving.
Yeah.
And we went back and looked at the footage, like maybe it could have been, but it's up to your interpretation. It's up to the viewers. It's up to the people. What do you think? This is some stuff that I can't explain. There's too many things that happened here where I don't know what was going on. And it's just a crazy place with a crazy story and a crazy history.
Yeah, what I loved about it was the house itself is so isolated that the noise contamination, outside contamination, other than maybe wildlife, but I don't think we got a lot of that. I don't think that's what that consistent screaming was. But it was happening for too long for it to be one animal, right? So just the fact that you're in this place that is isolated, you're getting this activity the entire night. It is a place that if you are an investigator, you have to go to, because I'm not going to promise you activity, but if you get it, you're going to know you're getting it.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, every place, you could be there on the wrong time, wrong day, wrong time or something like that, but it seemed like we were there at the right time on the right night.
It's funny which houses that you get the crazy activity too, right? is we went to the Conjuring House, we've gone to the Driscoll Hotel, like some of these places that come up on the biggest websites, top 10s are available, and then we get the best activity at Hinsdale House and Oliver House and things like that.
Emily's Bridge,
Emily's
right?
Bridge.
Place that you just, of all the places I thought we were never going to get anything was there. But yeah, 100%. You get, and it might just be the night we're there too.
Mm-hmm.
The Driscoll might be one of the most haunted places, but we were there on a night that the Hinsdale House was very active, and we have to go back.
So that'll do it. That was our investigation on the Hinsdale House in New York. What a crazy night it was. Absolutely nuts. I loved all of the evidence that we got. I am terrified of this place, but I'm excited to go back.
Gotta go back.
Absolutely. So let us know what you think. Drop it in the comments below. Like, share this with all of your friends. Give us your car and let us know what you think, because this one is absolutely on the list of places that I want to go back to.
Put it on the list.
That's a shorter list.
It's a shorter list than place that I want to go to, but this is a place that I want to go to again. So that'll pretty much do it for us. Thank you so much. I'm Jesse Wilkins. That's Rob Coakley. That's Dave Wilkins. Appreciate you watching.